Hello everyone, my name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. If you are new, I'm curious, leave a comment down below right now. What made you click on this video? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the apparent content? I'm really curious. Let me know down in the comments. Today's video is my hair care routine. So I finally figured out my hair. I'm 31, gonna be 32 in just a few weeks. Finally figured out how to wash my hair properly and blow dry my hair. I can't believe it took so long. Issues I've had in the past include where I've washed my hair, but the back has an oily residue, and I don't know why. I'll do a double wash and it would have an oily residue. I'm like, what's going on? Does my hair feel dirty when I have washed it? And I have a lot of hair. It's very dense in the back. It's a chore to wash. So it was very frustrating to go through quite a bit of effort of washing my hair only to have it feel like I never did anything to wash it in the first place. So now that I've figured out what was going on and how to fix it, I feel so happy and so proud of myself. I typically, before I figured this out, I would wash my hair twice a week, and I still think I should be washing my hair twice a week, but because now I've incorporated blow drying my hair once a week, the effort to do that is just, it's a little bit of added effort, and it's also applying heat to my hair. So I've really only been washing my hair like once a week, because the blowout lasts a couple of days, and then after that I can just pull it back. But I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. So I've been doing this now for probably about a month or 2 months. The newest addition to my hair care routine is this Derma Roller and Castor Oil in my scalp, specifically the top of my scalp. So one of the issues I've realized that I'm having is what I think is traction alopecia. So up here at my hairline, this part and this part are thinning. And I think it's because my go-to hairstyle is a ponytail, and I feel best in a ponytail when it's very tight, when it's high and tight. But the problem with that is that it's pulling on my hairline too much, and I think it has thinned out my hairline. So a couple of things I've been trying. Number one, just like I said, the derma rolling combined with the castor oil. I've not done very deep research on it, but it seemed like a pretty low investment to just give it a try. I haven't quite noticed anything yet, aside from the fact that it's building a habit that has to do with taking care of my hair. What I will say about the Derma Roller is a couple important things. When I was doing research on how to do it, and you'll see it in the B-roll, they say not to roll over the part of your scalp more than 4 or 5 times before moving on to a different area of skin, and then you do it in just a couple different directions, and then that's it. The other important part is to make sure you are sanitizing your derma roller, because it is going a little bit into your skin. I use a very light pressure, so it's just like a very light prickling sensation. I don't know if I should be going harder or softer or what, but I don't know. I'm just kind of going with what feels comfortable to me. And so far I've only been doing it once a week. I've seen that you can maybe do it 2, maybe 3 times a week, but definitely giving your scalp time to recover. There's a little bit of redness afterwards, so just being nice to your scalp. So that's the first thing I do. I typically do it at night and then sleep with the oil in my hair overnight. I got home really late last night and I was just really tired, so I actually just did it this morning, and I had this oil in my hair for probably about 3 hours before I took my shower. But that is the next step. So after I derma rolled my hairline, I use this castor oil. I found it on Amazon. The oil the applicator's nice and thin. You can apply it directly from the spout, as you see in the B-roll. Really easy. And then I just massage it into my scalp, and then the leftover I just kind of pull through my ends. What I have noticed with the castor oil, not so much hair growth or hair regrowth, but my roots are very soft. So soft. I don't think my hair has ever been that soft at the roots. And then I think I have noticed too that just the ends are healthier. It's been, I think, 6 weeks since my last trim. Usually by now, even though I'm using more heat on my hair than I normally do, I've noticed my hair looks healthier than it normally does around this time in between my little trims. After I have derma rolled and applied the oil into my scalp, I will take my hairbrush. This is actually my wet brush, and just brush my hair, so from root to end, working the oils a little bit more into the scalp and through the hair, and I will put it into a low bun. So the brush I use is this one. Right now I have pulled it apart because I just washed it, which I'll get to. That's part of the routine. This one is for brushing through my oiled hair. It's my everyday brush. So if I'm brushing through like sweaty hair, if I went to a workout or something like that, and then once I wash it, it will be the brush I use for my freshly washed hair, but not for wet hair. So I also like that you can just remove the rubber base of it and then wash it. I really want to do a video about just some of the best things I have purchased recently, or that Tyler has purchased for me, that have truly changed my life. And this tool, this cheap little like $10, $12 hair cleaning tool, is one of my favorite acquisitions. I am obsessed with it. So I think another reason why I haven't replaced this brush is because I finally figured out how to keep it clean. I used to have an issue where yes, I would pull my hair out of the brush, but I never got it all. And so my dead skin cells, dirt, oils, all of that would collect at the base of the bristles. And you know what I'm talking about, okay? Like if you're watching this video, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Those little clusters of that build up at the base of your hairbrush, and they're so difficult to remove. I remember sometimes I would take like a little thumbtack and just pick away at them while I was watching something to try to clean my hairbrush, but it would take so long and it was so frustrating, and I would just give up eventually and just buy a new hairbrush. But with this hairbrush cleaning tool, it takes 1, maybe 2 brush throughs once your hairbrush is already clean to remove all of the hairs from your hairbrush, and then nothing is building at the base of your bristles. Okay, it's incredible. And then when you do have a very dirty hairbrush and you have all that gunk at the base of your bristles, I was able to just use that hairbrush cleaning tool just back and forth, and they came out. It was amazing. It was so incredibly satisfying. So highly recommend if you have the same issue that I do. But the other thing I will say to make sure you're keeping your hairbrush clean is what I did, which was I use just like a clarifying shampoo when I was having issues with the really oily residue in my scalp, even after I showered. I don't know. I just thought, I don't know what was going on. So I thought maybe I should just start washing with a clarifying shampoo, and spoiler alert, it didn't work. So I no longer use this on my hair. Also, it will fade your hair color a lot faster. So I don't recommend it for that. But what I do use it for is to clean my hairbrush, because it is just going to target the oils, the grease, all of that. So this routine of at least once a week using the hair cleaning tool, which I actually use every day to get all the extra hair out of my hairbrush, but definitely washing my hairbrush with the clarifying shampoo once a week has prevented that gunky buildup at the base of my hairbrush bristles. And I think that actually just makes it better for my hair. I think that's potentially leading to my hair not looking as damaged by now as it normally does, because I'm using a clean, like more well-maintained hairbrush. Typically, I will have slept with the oil in my hair. I'll put a towel over my pillows just so I don't get my pillows like oil stained. And I wake up And I try to do this routine on a Tuesday night or a Friday night, because I want to make sure I have time in the morning to shower, like really wash my hair really well, do that double wash, and then leave my hair in my Turby Twist for a little while to just air dry a little bit so I don't have to use as much heat to blow dry it. So on Wednesdays, I don't have to be at work till noon, so that's a really good chunk of time to do this process. Or the last couple of weeks, I've been doing it on a Friday into a Saturday morning, or like today was just all Saturday morning. But okay, so I've woken up, right? I feel like, cool, I'm ready to take a shower. So I do. So I didn't bring it out. No, yes, I did. Oh, good for me. Okay. So the first thing I do is shampoo my hair. I've been using R&Co shampoo and sometimes conditioner for, gosh, just shy of 2 years, I guess. I used to work at a hair salon and medical spa for about a year when I lived in Maryland. So if you are OG on my channel, then you might remember the time that I worked at this place, because I would get things for free. I would get some things, most things discounted just from working there. So that's when I discovered this hair care line. I just thought the packaging was so cute. I was very much drawn to R&Co in particular, and I liked their names. I don't know, like the marketing, the packaging really sold me on this product. It was when was it? I think 2017, when I learned about double shampooing. I was having that issue again where I would wash my hair and then get out of the shower and my hair would feel oily and greasy. And I was on YouTube and doing all this research, like what the heck is going on? And I watched someone's YouTube video about their shower routine and saw that they washed their hair twice. And it blew my mind. It changed my life until it stopped working recently, but then I figured out what was going on. But now I will wash my hair twice with my shampoo, unless it's not been that long since I washed my hair. So I just take a probably like quarter size amount of my, whoa, wow, Heather, good reflexes, of the shampoo, and I work it through my hair, and then I just wash it out. I don't worry too much about washing it all out. I just get most of it out, and then I'll do the same amount of shampoo and I'll work it through again. But what's interesting is this time it will actually start to sud up and foam up a lot more. And that's when I really feel like I'm getting my hair clean. I don't know what it is about it. This is a sulfate-free shampoo, so I remember when I first started using sulfate-free shampoos back when I worked at the hair salon, it threw me off that it didn't foam up and set up like other shampoos did. And that's because the sulfates that get added do that for you, but it's not as good for your hair, especially if you have colored, dyed hair. It doesn't last as long. So, but the second wash with the sulfate-free shampoo will actually start to foam up and set up. So, by the way, it's called Gemstone, which I think is really cute because gemstones are very colorful, and it's like their color shampoo to keep your color lasting long or whatever. So then I wash it out just like normal. I don't worry about making sure I've gotten every little sud out of my hair, because that is when I will use my conditioner. Now, I'm not going to sit here and recommend this conditioner to you. I was a very, 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 very broke graduate student. I was out of my R&Co Gemstone conditioner. I just did not want to spend $30-something on a conditioner. Really, in my opinion, if you're going to invest in one hair care product, I think it's shampoo. But that's just me. I don't style my hair very much. So for me, it's shampoo. Conditioner, whatever. I'll use whatever. I don't care. I'll probably treat myself to something nice when I'm completely out of this shampoo. But I got a pack of 2 of these massive, it's just the Rich Moisture Tresemme shampoo. This one's almost gone. I think I have another one that I'm going to use up. But I just go ham. I've been storing it upside down. I squeeze a whole buttload into my hand. And then I have started actually working more from the middle of my hair and then into the ends, because I've noticed that if I just start with the ends, there's still, no matter how much water I've squeezed out, there's still a lot of water trapped in my hair that it feels like it all just kind of squishes out. It just leaks out. So if I start more in the middle, then it's gonna just start to sink down without me even really working it down to the ends. And I remember hearing advice when I was trying to figure out what was wrong with like the greasy residue. And one of the most common tips is not putting conditioner in your roots. So I've been scared to do that, not like real scared, but like avoiding it because I didn't want the greasy residue. But since I learned a trick, or I figured out a trick for myself, I have not shied away as much from putting conditioner in the roots of my hair. I do start, like I said, in the middle. I work it down, and then whatever's left on my hands, I just work through my roots. And I think that it just all starts to kind of slide and sink down to where I want it to be. And if a little bit's at my roots, that's okay, because I figured out how to wash it out of my hair thoroughly. So conditioner is in my hair. I take it, I use one of these basic claw clips I just keep in my shower, twist it up, do it in there. And then what I did not film is me shaving, washing my body, and all of that stuff, because this is just a hair care routine. Once I have shaved, washed my body, done all that stuff, I used that like microdermabrasion mitt today. So I just wanted to treat myself a little bit more so I feel very soft. But I did that as well. But after all that is done, that is when I rinse everything out. So that's when I started to just section off my hair. So you'll see in the video, I don't know why I'm doing it right now too, but I just take little sections at a time, and I start at the very, very base of my scalp in pretty thin chunks, okay? And I take my shower attachment, the shower head, and I am just I've got that, and I've got my hands in my hair to really make sure every layer of my hair is being rinsed out thoroughly. I'll do the base, and then I let down a little more, I do that, I let down a little more, I do that until I'm at the top. And I just kind of feel around in there, and I feel that it's all out. And I just trust it. And I'm like, there's no way I could possibly rinse out my hair any longer. And of course, as I'm washing it out and, you know, whatever this motion is called, more hair is like coming out of my head. I don't know if I should be concerned about that. My hair's always done that. I lose quite a bit of hair in the shower. I just think all the washing just loosens up a bunch of hair. So I put it on the wall because I live alone. I have a little, there's a brand called Turby Twist. I don't know that mine are actually the Turby Twist brand, but it's those types of things. It's like a microfiber hair towel, basically. And I wrap my hair up in it, and I go as long as I can, as long as my schedule allows me to, with just my hair wrapped up in this little hair towel to absorb as much of the moisture as possible. And kind of let it air dry a little bit as well. When the time comes to blow dry my hair, this is what I do. I work a blow dry balm. What do they call this? I'm not going to recommend this because this is the only one I've ever had or used, and it's probably super, super expired. Pretty sure I've had it since like 2016. It's probably not even working anymore. But I have it, so I use it, and because I've actually been consistent with blow drying my hair once a week, it is finally almost gone. This is the Kerastase, they call it it's French, Simon Thermique. But it is just a heat protectant balm for when you blow dry your hair. This is my new hairbrush. This is the Tangle Teaser, but it's the one with a handle. So I've had the handleless Tangle Teaser for many years. I think I still have it, but I need to get rid of it because the bristles, I don't think I should compare. I don't think they were as long as this, and so it would only get through small layers of my hair. And also it was just hard to hold, and then especially since I've been getting acrylic nails, my nails end up being longer than the hair bristles, and so that was annoying if I was holding it like this, but this way it's not getting in the way. So I saw this at CVS a couple months ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to get this. And I mean, maybe it wouldn't brush through all my layers of wet hair. I do section it out. So that is the next step. So then, just like I did in the shower with rinsing out my hair, I'm going to do the same steps, but for blow drying my hair. So I section it out. I use a clip, a different one, a dry one, not the one from the shower, and clip up my wet hair. I brush out, starting with the base of my scalp, and then I use my hair dryer. This is just the hair dryer I've had probably since high school. It's Revlon 1875 ionic ceramic, whatever. I don't F with that like Dyson Airwrap, or I don't even know what that is. Like, I've never even looked it up, but I don't know what that is. I just hear about it. I actually hear about it a lot in de-influencing videos. But this works just fine. I've had this for so long, and it still works, so I use it. It does have 3 heat settings and also high and low. So today I used it hot because I just was a little bit impatient. But I think most of the time I use warm, and then now that it's getting into the summer months, I eventually switch it to cool because it's freaking hot in my apartment sometimes. But yeah. So I'll take my hairbrush, and just as you saw in the video, I'm brushing my hair and blow drying it at the same time. I'll kind of do a slow brush and kind of hold the, what is this called? Cheveux. I couldn't think of it in English for a second. Hair dryer against the brush. Not too close because this is plastic and I don't think it's meant for that, but far away just to kind of straighten it as much as I can, because that's the look I'm kind of going for, is more of a blowout. And I do have different textures in my hair, which is probably very normal, but my under layers of hair get a lot wavier, almost curly, but there's a very tight wave to the under layers of my hair, but my top layer blow dries fairly straight without too much effort. So I'm trying to get it as straight as possible in the rest of my hair as well, so that it all lays flat. So I'm doing that. When I feel that it's dry, which if I've left it in the hair towel for long enough, it actually shouldn't take too long. The whole process, it was interesting to film it. It was just 15 minutes from start to like the finish being working my hair oil into my hair. 15 minutes, which was crazy. I did let it air dry though today for probably like 3 to 4 hours, just because I was doing other stuff. It's a Saturday. But normally it'd maybe be like hour at the fastest, but then it'll take a little bit longer to blow dry. My hairstylist has been doing this, like bits by bit, for years. I've had the same hairstylist for, oh my gosh, like 6 years in San Diego. And that is how she blow dries my hair. And I am just now figuring out how to do it for myself. I don't know. I think it was when I bought this. I think this brush, for some reason, was the game changer for me. And I don't know if it's because it was working through my wet hair so smoothly, whereas even when this was at its newest, this wasn't doing that. And I think it's because this hairbrush, the bristles have they're rounded at the end, whereas these bristles are completely straight without any bulb at the end of them, and it just works through my hair, and it just changed the game. I don't know, guys. So we're almost done. Hair is completely dry. The very last thing that I do is use this hair oil into mostly the ends of my hair. I do like a pump and a half, and I work it into like all over my hands, palms, fingertips, kind of warm it up a little bit and just work it through. It's got a very nice scent. I have had this for a while. It's probably expired. You know what I think? I think it came, you're gonna laugh at me. That's okay, you can laugh. I think it's funny. I think it came in a Birchbox. Do you guys remember Birchbox? I haven't been subscribed to Birchbox probably since like 2016. So I don't really know if I would repurchase it because I haven't tried any other hair oils. I don't even think this is the full size. But just if you were curious, it is the Wella brand Oil Reflections Luminous Reflective Oil. I don't know about reflective, Maybe it just means that it makes your hair look shiny. I guess it does. So that is my hair care routine. I do just have a couple of things I want to make sure I mention. So as part of taking better care of my hair, I have, number one, because of the traction alopecia that I think might be happening here at my, what are these called? At my hairline, I've not been pulling my hair into tight hairstyles nearly as much. The other thing I've been trying to do, not necessarily for the traction alopecia, but just to keep the rest of my hair healthy, is I've stopped using those elastic hair ties. I did switch to these hair ties a while ago. I think the brand was Kitsch? I don't know. It's in a box in my drawer and I don't care to grab it. But what I'll try to do is link everything down in the description box in case you want to check anything out for yourself. But I've gotten these from Amazon. But these don't damage my hair as badly as the hair elastics do. So if I do pull my hair back into any kind of hairstyle, which I tend to do, definitely like day 3, maybe, but definitely like day 4, I typically will pull my hair back. I'm trying to do lower ponytails, lower buns rather than high. That's another trick too, is like switching the position of my ponytails so that the tension is not constantly at the same point in my hair. So that's another thing I'm trying to do. I think that's all I wanted to say. All right, yeah, you like my hair? I did this last Saturday, because I went to a callback and I got 2 compliments on my hair. People don't often compliment my hair. Maybe when they first see it after a fresh hair dye, but usually because my hairstylist has done my hair and I've just left it that way and it looks very fresh and whatever. So people will be like, oh, your hair looks so nice. And then usually my hair just is in a constant state of semi-greasiness because I'll work out and not wash my hair right after because it's such a pain in the butt. And so it's always in a ponytail or a low bun or something. So I got complimented on my hair twice in the same group of people. This is my response when someone goes, oh, your hair looks so good. I go, thanks, I washed it. That is all I have to say for this video. Everything I mentioned, I'm gonna do my best to leave links to in the description box. None of them are affiliate links or anything like that. No one but the company that you buy from will make money off of a purchase that you make from my description box. So just want to say that if you have any hair care tips that you want to share with me or anyone else looking down in the comment section, leave them down below because we might all learn something from you. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because that does tell me that you were interested in this video and that you liked it and found it helpful. If you like me and you like my energy and you want to hear more from me in general, you can always subscribe. That's just always an option for you if you feel like doing that. Yeah, but you don't have to because this isn't my job. I've got no skin in the game. I just make these videos for fun, for me. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. But I will see you in my next video. Bye.